backing off after that knock. Let's see if Frankie will be able to follow that up. And another engagement will be happening between XERXIA as well as RRQ. 3 down already for the hands of RRQ. And their pickup's the only one remaining. Let's see if the rush will be made. There is a chance for the pickup being done. And gameplay in their Pecco unable to go for the hit. And Molly will be thrown on him. It's a good thing he managed to dodge this and go and reposition. But it will be sooning a 1v4 if in case a pickup will be done.
Yeah, you know what? Nerpeco knows that Megamind is just trying to buy some time, you know, to go for a pickup right here. That was a good throw of Molly. I mean, Nerpeco was actually forced to jump from the second floor down to the ground just to stop, you know, XERXIA, like Megamind go for the pickup. But, man, we're talking about... low in HP, doesn't have that much resources, and it's crunch time, right? So we don't know who's gonna win. It's a 50-50, but at the end of that chaos, it was XERXIA who won the fight. But speaking of fight, man, this is not over just yet. We can still see two of these teams fighting it out. Who's gonna be kings of Pochinki? But Hugo, okay, I can say D-Savior has a little bit of advantage considering that we have players on the rooftop. So this is the best vantage point, the best spot as well to get those information that you need so that you know how to best approach this one. So let's see what NIGMA Galaxy has, you know, inside their sleeves to be able to pull off a win up against D-Savior. And then may I just remind everyone that Pochinki, D-Savior knows this, you know, in and out.
Yeah, I mean, they have been dropping in here, not only in this competition, but a lot more in previous, you know, others. Old Frankie right now also taking the rooftop together with YOODO. And speaking of vantage point and information gameplay, that can bring a lot. And let's see on how much information can be given. Chichua, who is just going in for the flank. Coops, who was taken out earlier, will be up and running. Let's see if they will be running in or probably running away because the flank on a 1-3
against, if I'm not mistaken, this is PERSIJA EVOS, and it looks like, you know, T2K is on the losing side, so Doki right here might still challenge them up, but man, this is a big risk. And there you go. I mean, Doki also was, or you know, Tuyok, right? Tuyok was also has been sent back to the lobby, and T2K, man, I don't think they're gonna be surviving this one.
Yeah, Doki right now releasing a little bit of grenade to pressure them out. Let's see going down with only a few HP. The US gameplay is still managed to go for that hit. It is now one of the other twin that needs to be taken out, and Red Face is already on the ground bleeding out. All the grenades being thrown at Doki, but he managed to recover, and the fight is back. Scar L and DBS, let's see who will win this battle. And there you have it. Luxy will be going for the hit, and only a few HP all around to his side. Doki has an advantage, but it's smart enough for Luxy not to peek in because DPS will win.
Oh my goodness, I mean, Zaxi and Luxy, a lethal combination if you're going to ask me. Luxy, man, obviously he was at the disadvantage considering that he only has like 1 HP left, right? And Doki has the cover. He is inside that house, therefore having all the advantage to himself. It was just... Actually,
they are timing well who they are challenging, thus they are getting a few of those points. But since Galak has been taken down, the advantage now will be taken away from DEWA Esports, and Cleon is getting that surprise. Bobo Hodo has been taken down. Rocky for the pickup. Let's see if a Daybot can take advantage of this, or probably they will survive. But Nades is not going for the timing. It is Nooks who goes for the hit, and another knockdown, which Rocky needs to play.
Ooh, man. Well, DEWA United for sure is not in the best of positions. Rocky goes in for the kill, gets a 1 point for himself, and just like that, DEWA United has been eliminated, ladies and gents. And there is another fight happening. XERXIA once again up against BN United this time. Oh my goodness. 2 of the players coming from XERXIA already knocked down, but you know what? XERXIA continues to rack up those points. We are already talking about 14 elimination points, and man, oh man, are they really on Rampage right at this moment?
like, do they really want to end this early? Because they have been getting a lot of those eliminations, currently in 10th place, and they want to move up. It's not so far though, and with this number of points, I won't be surprised if they will be able to grab that top 5 spot. After this match, RNJ though has been taken down, and he's the one who's bringing a lot of hatred from the getting a lot of hatred from the other teams, because he has been using that vehicle to run them down. Well, let's see if they are the ones they will grab all those points. XERXIA though will be taken out. 15 on the elimination and 7 on the place right now, and it has been a lot already as we look in the right hand side already in the first spot, and we're just looking at 2 teams, so I won't be surprised by the end if they will be on the top 3, because Genesis Esports has have their teammates receiving all those damage, and the moment we mention it, they have been taken out.
Yeah, Genesis, and that's also your team prediction. So I'm safe. I'm safe because New Savior was the first team to be taken out. So yeah, it brings a smile to my face that Genesis Esports was eliminated from this match, but not because they weren't really doing good, but because, you know, I'm safe from gentlemen from having the right prediction in this evening, ladies and gents. 5 teams remaining. We've got NBE Sports, we've got MORPH GPX, KAGENDRA, Hale, and BTR. Okay, let's talk about KAGENDRA. Supposedly, we were only allowed to take in top 3 teams coming from the qualifiers, and it was so dramatic coming from KAGENDRA. They weren't really having, you know, good set of games. It was a loose streak, to be honest. And so, you know, me and Sir Cloud were talking that, you know, it's a little bit awkward not seeing KAGENDRA in the playoffs, but there was a huge chance, right? We were able to include KAGENDRA now in this play. So I'm not seeing yet the true power coming from this team. I've always known this team to be very explosive inside the battlefield, so we'll just have to wait and see, because right now they're getting that punishment coming from NBE Sports, and they can actually eliminate KAGENDRA from this angle, from this perspective.
Yeah, I mean, they are stuck in between the zone, as well as a lot of teams who is gunning them down. And let's see if they will be able to survive. Going back to your point, I think there was a little bit of fall off from the grid for the side of KAGENDRA, and even from the spring or PMPL spring of Indonesia, they ended up in 14th place. So similar to what we've seen from Haley Sports, they're really not performing that well in other competition, and there's a chance for them to really bring themselves back up. But how much can they do so? Because a lot of teams want to grab all those points. More GPX right now on the top 5, or the final 5 that we have, has 6 elimination and still continuing on, bringing down the ones who grabbed that chicken from earlier, and they are still on the roll. Sky Only will be taken down, and it is NC2 remaining for the backstab coming from Genpos. Ale has been eliminated, left with 4 teams, and it is now 9 kills for MORPH GPX and a possibility of a complete squad. The next phase will be showing, and that is what the move that they will make, and it will favor Bigetron Red Villains. Now let's see, and if they are the ones to be left behind, will they be able to survive? Because a lot of teams like NBE Sports as well as MORPH GPX is gunning at them.
Oh man, now this changes the game. Okay, so we have warehouses, you know, for the side of Bigetron Red Villains, and they are at the bottom of the circle. So big chance, you know, for them to actually win this one, considering that all the teams that they need to eliminate is just right up in front of them, right? But KAGENDRA has the least, I can say, still, to get that at least chance to get that winner chicken dinner, considering that they will have to do a cleanup challenge up MORPH GPX, and whoever wins the fight will then have the chance to get inside the safe zone. But KAGENDRA, oh my goodness, they are losing their players, and MORPH GPX remains at the top of the game.
And there you have it, 11 on elimination. No Bobo who needs to be picked up, but they have a lot of eliminations already. Rocky to the rescue, but he also lost a few of those HP. Zero though will just be waiting, probably perfect timing, but there goes the hit. The ping just hit them down, run him over, and there goes KAGENDRA out of this game. 12 eliminations with 3 players potential, and it is 3v3v3. Let's see who's getting to be eliminated next.
But Pank be like, oh, no, bro, you cannot hide from me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And there you go, ladies and gents. Bigetron, Red Villains, NV Esports, MORPH, GPX, your final 3 teams for our match number 2. 3 plays remaining onto the side of BTR, and we can see a lot of smokes being popped up once again. And it looks like the first teams that will battle it out will be NB Esports versus MORPH GPX. But this is like a guessing game, right? Because there's a lot of smoke, concealing their position, not revealing their location just yet. So they will have to shoot each other inside the smoky area, which is difficult to pull off.
Yeah, one thing that BTR needs to do is just have that show, and that is the god that we're talking about. Mondo made a mistake of going outside the plane, though. Bobo also take down Rich, and it is now left with 1 for NB Esports. It is now Sek who is left alone and probably weeping right now. Genfos takes down Cake, or steals that kill, and Pepek finish it off. It's now BTR and MORPH GPX, both teams coming from Indonesia, and Lepar has been brought down by the huge punch from Rocky.
Boy, do I have a lot of questions, coming off from that gameplay coming from the NB Esports. Okay, but we're going to talk about that one after we finish the game, because right now, MORPH GPX, I mean, they have now the best advantage of actually finishing this one and getting the chicken dinner, because 2 of the players coming from BT are already knocked down. So it's just Boys Hill that's left to defend their team. So this is like, what, a 3v1 situation. They have the numbers, they have the advantage. So let's see what's going to happen. But I'm pretty sure, 76% of that one, MORPH GPX will absolutely get the chicken dinner for match number 2.
Yeah, Boys Hill, the one thing he needs to do is be really quiet, but Bobo Ho just beats him to it. And we didn't even see Bobo Ho from that aerial view. That's MORPH GPX has that element of surprise. Winner, chicken dinner, coming from the aggressive team of MORPH GPX. Not only did they get the 10 placement point, they get a huge amount of elimination as well.
Well played, well played. I mean, I just have to give it to this, guys. This is probably just like